News 4, home of forewarned weather, rated Middle Tennessee's most accurate forecast.
All right, now we're going to talk about the flooding right here in the mid-state and just how much we saw here.
A lot. I mean, a lot of it. We expected a lot of rain. We got pretty much what we expected in the areas we expected. So the heaviest amounts fell just to the west and northwest of Nashville, but Nashville obviously saw plenty enough to cause some problems and the tornado issues as well yesterday evening. All these purple shaded areas, this is the radar indicated rainfall estimate. All these purple shaded areas, at least 6 inches of rain. And so you see that cuts off just to the west and northwest of Nashville. Let's take a look at some of the specific numbers. Some of the heaviest amounts fell in northwestern Robertson County, southern Todd County into Logan County, over 9 inches of rain in a few spots. In general, the highest amounts were in that 6 to 8 inch range. All the yellow shaded areas picked up at least 2 inches of rain. So that does conform pretty well to the pattern that we expected. There are always a little bit of, some surprises in terms of specific amounts, like Springfield picking up almost 10 inches of rain. You can see that lines up very well, this official report, with what the radar was estimating. Bonacqua picked up almost 8 inches of rain, Clarksville almost 7.5, Goodlettsville 6 2/3 inches of rain, Fairview almost 6.5. All those locations saw flooding issues. Belmead obviously had significant flooding issues, 6 1/4, almost 6 in Kingston Springs. East Nashville almost 6 inches as well, slightly over 5.5 in Franklin and almost 5.5 in Linden as you look out towards Perry County. And it's no surprise those are the areas that still have flood warnings, especially for some of the river locations. So the Red River, the Cumberland River near Clarksville and into Stewart County, the Buffalo River in Perry County and Humphreys County still have active flood warnings right now. The rain that we're getting isn't going to make those flood problems worse. It might slow down slightly the rate at which those flood problems get better, but we're talking rainfall rates that on the order of, it would take 12 hours to add up about a half an inch of rain here in most locations. So slightly heavier rain in southern Kentucky from Christian County eastward all the way over into Monroe County. Lighter amounts on the Middle Tennessee side of the border, but still some off and on showers can be expected as we head through the rest of the day. And even in these gaps between the actual showers, there's still that mist and drizzle, the low-hanging cloud cover that just makes it continue to feel wet. Put all that in motion, you can see the pinwheel effect of everything rotating around the center of what's left of what was once a Category 4 hurricane. About a week ago, what's left of Harvey continues to lift to the northeast out of the mid-state. We'll zoom out for the really wide perspective here, and you can see that center of circulation even more clearly here with the heaviest rain now off to our north and off to our east as well. Futurecast shows the pattern through the rest of the day. Might be overdoing the rainfall rates here, so if you see some yellow, it doesn't mean you're going to hear rumbles of thunder. It doesn't mean that you're going to pick up any rainfall amounts that are going to make any flooding problems worse. But at this point, the last thing we want to see is, more drops on the windshield, more sprinkles on top of the puddles that are still out there. We're still going to have to contend with some showers to start the day tomorrow, especially in the eastern half of the mid-state. I think Metro Nashville is going to stay dry tomorrow, but even by early afternoon, northeastern Middle Tennessee, still a few showers. Finally, we're done with this as we head through the afternoon tomorrow. So that best chance of rain tomorrow. Eastern Middle Tennessee, we'll probably even see some sunshine in Nashville as we head through the day, particularly by the afternoon. Additional rainfall amounts, we're talking on the order of around a half an inch or so. Some of the heavier amounts may line up here, just kind of grazing Simpson County and Allen County, where you pick up maybe around an inch or so of additional accumulation. I think even that is probably stretching it just a little bit. So the worst of it's past us, but now we just need to get rid of the annoying part of Hurricane Harvey and what's left of it. There's another hurricane out there, by the way. This is Irma, that's out there way out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This could actually have an impact on our weather as we head into the tail end of next week. Probably not directly. I don't think we're going to get the moisture with this one, but that is a long way off at this point. It's a Category 3 hurricane, has winds of 115 miles an hour. Looks like it's going to weaken a little bit over the next couple days, but then strengthen back to a Category 3 hurricane, possibly even stronger than that as it makes its way toward the Windward Islands here, and that's Puerto Rico here on the left-hand side of the screen. So it's a long way away from having any potential direct impact on the United States. But it's still something we're going to have to watch. If it follows the right path, it could kind of clog up our weather pattern by the middle of next week. That's something we'll keep an eye on. But right now, it looks like whatever we see around the middle of next week would gradually taper off as we head through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think by the time you tune in to News 4 at 4 o'clock this evening, those rain chances for Wednesday and Thursday might be even lower because I'm a little more optimistic that our weather pattern will not get stuck. And here's the really good news in the forecast. Look at Sunday and Monday. Those 2/3 of Labor Day weekend looking really good. And tomorrow, that 40% chance of a shower early in the day, especially in eastern Middle Tennessee, won't have a huge impact on the rest of the mid-state or the rest of the day. Things are gradually going to improve as we head through that first day of the 3-day weekend, so get out and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And we'll keep you updated on the iHeart radio stations throughout the weekend as well, so you can tune in if you're hitting the roads and doing a little bit of traveling. Hopefully those roads will be in better condition.